Halo, selamat malam semuanya. Selamat akhir pekan. Thanks God it's Friday. Thanks God it's Friday. Kita hari ini mau main Genshin dulu, main quest-quest dulu aja ya. Falonya lagi sepi, Falo.
Who would have guessed that rebuilding the Jade Chamber would draw out such a massive monster? Oh, for a second there, Paimon really thought the Jade Chamber was gonna be ruined again. Oh, but it's all over now. Who knows if the Lantern Rite can still go on after an incident like that, though. Let's ask Lady Ningguang how things are shaping up for the festival.
Send this report to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and have them delegate each of the tasks. Also, be sure to tell them that though the Lantern Rite may be
Hello, Lady Ningguang. It's us again.
No, of course not. And given the looks of you two, I presume that you're here.
That's right. So what's on the agenda for the festival?
As always, there will be a variety of activities taking place. Releasing Mingxiao lanterns has always... So, I believe we are currently in the process of placing
Fireworks?
Fireworks were when our in those days, it was still... But through our look, we made improvements to firecrackers and began...
Wow.
As I'm sure you already know, everything on this... I've left Kuching in charge of the fireworks show. If you're interested...
Pay your visit together. Let's go. Kita pakai Eula Triple Crown dulu, guys. Nah. Nyemplung dah tuh. Wanita otot.
We need to add a few more locations for launching fireworks. The show has to be visible all across Liyue, not just in the city. They celebrate Lantern Rite in Jingsa Village too, you know.
But, Lady Kuching, what about our budget?
The budget is exactly what it's meant to be. It's the necessary amount of funds. If you think the current budget will not suffice, then we'll simply have to apply for more funding from the Ministry of Civil Affairs and wait for... Our aim is to organize a memorable Lantern Rite. The budget is there just...
Yes, Lady Kuching.
Good. And please remember... Oh, it's Ningguang and the Traveler.
Ningguang.
Are you here for the Lantern Rite? Your timing couldn't be any better. The preparations are almost complete. I'm reviewing the positioning of the fireworks and double-checking the relevant...
Forgive my directness, but if I'm not mistaken, you could just as easily leave these tasks to your subordinates. You've already been working around the clock these past few days. I am sure a break...
No, it's fine. Pungi, please redraft our plans, make a summary report, and send it to the minute. I'm going into town to check the progress of the fireworks setup. As for you, Traveler, you're our esteemed guest. Please take the opportunity to stay. Pungi, is everything clear? Please remember the task.
Yes, Lady Kuching.
Good. Ningguang, Traveler, goodbye for now.
Aduh, kecing ya. Dia pengen punya kecing gua.
Please, excuse me, Lady Ningguang. And, Lady Kuching told me a great deal of information, and I have to write up the plans from scratch again, so time is of the essence. Oh, one more. Here, Traveler. This is a launch tube. Lady Kuching said you may be interested, so she had me keep one to give. Someone with good handicraft skills should be able to use...
Whew. Paimon couldn't get a single word in just now. is a lot more outspoken than she used to be. And she seems a whole lot busier.
Ever since the Adepti left Liyue Harbor in the hands of mortals, we Qixing have taken up the responsibility of leading the people. We have taken charge of many vital tasks in various sectors, and we are that said, being in charge, Jiangzhou was in the end, though such an important event should be entrusted to the most.
She's definitely disciplined.
Absolutely. She is strict with both herself. I'm concerned about the effects it. Finding balance is an essential concept in Liyue. I've tried talking to her, but you know how she is. She uses her wit to talk circles around. Traveler, you are quite close to Kuching. Why don't you try talking to her? Thank you, Traveler. I still have other business to attend.
Traveler.
Are you sure you can really besides, Kuching has been working or maybe, huh? Zhang Li? Oh, there's, I'm thinking.
Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor.
More speed.
Zhang Li. Mana Zhang Li nya, Cok? Oh.
Hello. How may I help you? Ah, yes. Well, I'm afraid
Out with the director?
the director said that they were going for a walk. If you'd prefer, you could go look for them at... I've heard the director often goes there to do...
Mabok aja.
Yum, yum, yum. Ooh, I am so full. Hats off to you, Xiangling. Serving the grilled fish with a dipping sauce is quite an innovative approach. The flavor is just to die for.
That's my signature dipping sauce.
Tempered Jueyun chili powder mixed with garlic paste and chopped scallions. Then seasoned with salt, vinegar, and soy sauce. This recipe may seem a bit crude, but is entirely hinged on the precise balancing of flavors and seasonings by the chef. Everything. It is the constant mastery of this balance that turns.
Oh, that's quite.
I'm flattered. Thank you, Mr. Zhang.
And I thought I have a way with words. But you certainly take the prize, Mr. Zhongli.
You are too kind, Director. Your eloquence is.
Oh, what's that? Oh, would you like to order something, Guoba? Oh, please, by all means, it's my treat. I'll just open a tab under Xiangling.
Hey, are you guys talking about tasty food again?
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon. What brings you to this side of town? Hold on, let me take a wild guess. Yeah.
Isn't that pretty obvious?
Yeah, come on, can't you take a joke?
You came at the perfect time. I was just letting the owner of Third Round Knockout says it's, well, a real knockout. Mr. Zhangli and Hu Tao seem to like it too. But I think, how about it, you two? Would you, don't have to ask Paimon twice. Or what, huh?
We meet again, Traveler. I trust your journey is going well? Splendid. Therein lies the value of a journey.
So come on, why are you looking for our good consult? And just in case you were wondering, we're on business too. We only tried Xiangling's
Business? What kind of business?
Even during the most joyous of holidays, life still follows its natural course, does it not?
Is that really so surprising? Oh, you could go ahead and chat away. Xiangling and I will go have some tea with the boss over there. Oh, Zhongli, please come get me when you're through here.
Of course. I'll see you later, Director. Now then, Traveler. What bring...
Well then.
Yes. The Yuheng is honest, intelligent, and most diligent. She is capable of shouldering responsibilities that few others could. But everything has a balance, and one's health must certainly weigh in.
Yeah, everyone knows you're super knowledgeable.
If I were still... Besides, I am by no means close to the Yuheng. Taking the liberty to lecture her may just as easily produce the opposite of the desire.
Oh, you're right.
We could take a more subtle, indirect approach to, such as telling a story that resonates with her, containing your message conveyed within it. Such a story can be achieved by referencing topics from her daily life. I knew you'd understand what to do. Well done, Traveler. Go collect some source materials for your story. Of course, I can always provide you with my advice. Once we have formulated the plot, you can tell the story to... You are on amiable terms with the Yuheng, which makes you the natural...
Oh, Paimon gets it! So we need to talk...
Greetings, everyone. I hope I'm not intruding.
Huh? Oh!
Lady Kating.
Mr. Zhongli, I didn't expect to see you.
You are most welcome, Yuheng. It was the least I could do.
Why? Oh, I see. My apologies. I appear to have been...
Kuching, are you...
Yes, I was going to ask you to introduce me to the Adepti. I thought that it would be fitting to send them some festive gifts. On behalf of...
But didn't you meet them when we were fighting to defend Liu? You could just as easily go and find them and...
Yes, but we only met brief, which is why I thought it would be more appropriate to ask...
So you even have to run around deliver...
Thank you, Traveler. I'm sorry to make you run errands with me during our big festival. I promise to make this quick, and I'll be sure to get you back in time to enjoy the fireworks show. Huh? Well, speaking of which, Mr. Zhongli, the fireworks show will be particularly
Ah, yes. Thank you for your kind reminder.
I should be going now. Traveler, please come find me at the...
Chin cars.
And there she goes.
That's the Yuheng. Efficient and reliable as ever.
You're really reliable too, Jean.
Why, thank you, Paimon. Please, don't forget our earlier conversation. Once you've collected enough story material.
Wait until the appointment time. Jam 8. Oke, jam 8.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. Those that... Boss Liu tend to stay a while, so it is where many things...
Chat chamber. Woi, kenapa woi? Kenapa woi? Napa woi?
You've arrived. I've made all the necessary preparations and even packed some handmade snacks.
Lalu di situ.
Oh, that reminds me.
Ngapain lo sama
I've also
Dandi?
prepared some launch
Lagi
tubes made by
homoan.
Pungi.
Lagi homoan ya?
The Adepti will like them. Is good.
Sek sek sek. Mantap lah kalau lagi nobar ya. Nobar tuh nobar bola. Nih, nobar paha gua. Nobar paha gua dan loncat aja. Paha Rosaria ini, bos. Tahu Dandi ke sono, gua ke sono, boy. Kagak ngabarin.
The festive season is upon us.
I get it, Grant. You'd be surprised.
Yayan P. Nih, waifu terbaik gua dan ntar.
It's a pleasure
Eh,
to see you again,
belum
Madam
punya
Ping.
gua.
How are you?
Oh dear, well,
Hello, traveler. Long time
Sama
no
Neng
see.
Yayan nih, Neng Yayan.
Oh, and Lady Kuching is here too.
The Qixing have prepared some small gifts for you to celebrate this festive occasion. There are some seasonal goods, 2 bolts of fine silk. I brought all the lighter gifts with me, but the silks are still on the way.
Mampus tuh,
I
guys.
just
Gua
submitted them
spoiler.
for delivery, so I'm sure they'll arrive. And please, accept our humble...
Wow, those gifts sound marvelous.
yes, how very nice of you.
Please, and
I presume, by the way, I've heard that you designed all the street decoration. Yenfei really enjoys spending time at the festival. You'll find her wandering around there.
Come on, Granny. I wasn't wandering around.
Oh, is that so? Were you also...
As a matter of fact, I was helping them calculate the... That's right. There are no holidays in my line of work. I have to be ready whenever my client... That sounds exhausting. Well, though there are no set holidays, I do get to decide on my... Otherwise, I would always look exhausted in front of potential clients. Besides, what's the saying? Ah, yeah.
I was there many times when I was supervising the festival construction. I was planning to go after I finished my work, but the work keep... Yes, but first, we should head to Joyun Karst. Let's see... Which Adeptus shall we visit first?
Mountain Aochang.
Oh, why don't we visit Cloud Retainer at Mount Outsong first? She usually stays inside her abode, so she'll be super easy to find.
Alright, Cloud Retainer it is.
The festive season is fast approaching. What brings you to one's abode? Has the Ministry of Civil Affairs simply run out of work for you to do?
Well, with Lantern right just around the corner. But, where are Mooncarver and Mountain?
Them? Oh, don't even get one's... Oh, is that not the Traveler and the Yuhung too?
Happy Lantern Ride, everybody!
Greetings, Venerable Adeptus. And...
Huh? Lady Kuching.
The Yuhung of the Qixing. Here. Most courteous of you to travel hither and pay your respects. What is the...
It's the festive season, and on behalf of the Qixing, I'd like to give you a...
As the governing body of Liyue,
Oh.
the Qixing must be busy with a myriad of affairs. And yet, you still oh, what an amusing cylindrical device.
This is a new type of firework which has been modified by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Cloud Retainer. Although maybe she thinks humans are still too young to handle. Ganyu has said that Cloud Retainer is very...
Goodness me. Whoever would have thought? It is
Apa sih
intricate
ngomong
with
dalam hati
ingenious
berdua gitu.
design.
Yes. Judging from Cloud Retainer's expression, it seems this...
Very good. One shall gladly One surmises from Ganyu's words that you also wish to see Moon Carver and Mountain Shaper. Pity. Your timing...
Oh, are they not home?
Those two old... Moon Carver has been most anxious to see how Liyue Harbor fares. But the agreement was clear. Liyue is now in the hands of the Qixing, and he cannot So one tried to persuade... Thereafter he left, claiming to have gone traveling. Mountain Shaper, however, is more open-minded. He told one that he was leaving in search of treasures. And
Kabar
one
dong
has
mic
not
baru
heard
lo
from
anjing.
him
Mana
since.
mic baru, Cuk? Mic lu ini tuh masih tuh.
Wait.
Oh,
Surely
Nemesis
this is
kilo.
not a
Tuh.
case of two old coots in cahoots, rusing to...
Huh? What?
This
Gak mau, gak
flight.
sabar gue orangnya, goblok.
Is it Shenhe?
Oh?
Oh? So Shenhua's here too! Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
Is she the one that you mentioned before?
Shenhe.
Hello, everyone.
Buset deh, mancung buat mancung ya.
Shenhe, this is Ganyu. You have most likely heard of her.
Hello. I'm Ganyu. I work at Yujing Terrace.
Ah.
I've heard that you returned
Nemesis
to
Kilo,
Liyue
anjing, bukan
recently,
Clio
so
tuh.
if you need
Tuh,
anything,
Kilo.
please feel free to come to me.
Susah anjing Clio.
I will.
Kilo aja kilo.
Thank you. I brought some food from the city. I heard that during Lantern Rite.
Oh no. I made a point of not bringing any food off.
Oh, and you even...
That's right.
Apanya yang mancung? Ah, coba lu
After
pikir dah.
barely a
Tuh,
few days in
mulutnya
the
Cloud
city,
Retainer si
You
bangok.
have learned so much. Thank you for these delectable edibles, Shenhe.
Hah?
Everyone, you shall all be staying in Liyue Harbor in the future.
Will do.
Yes,
This place is much livelier than I'd imagined.
The conqueror of demons? One has not seen him of late.
Well, then he's probably not enjoying Karst. Let's go look for him
In short,
Lo katanya mau beliin
one
gua
is
mic
the
gas.
only adeptus
AT
who has elected
2020.
to remain
Mana? Gua
during
nungguin.
Karst for the festival.
Ngerjain gazi gue.
Had Ganyu not come to visit, one would likely have stayed firmly put in one's abode to resume research of gadgets and mechanics.
Oh goblok. Oh bunyi ya soalnya ya.
didn't
Iya
mean to
iya
interrupt
iya
you.
iya iya iya. Mampus.
Why the sudden
Spam aja
solemnity?
chatnya.
It would certainly not be the first time one has been interrupted on your account. As a youngling, you did so love to scurry around the place while one's attention was monopolized by mechanisms.
Ini nih,
You were
kelamaan. Kelamaan long distance ya? Iya 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 iya.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Cloud Retainer. I just remembered there's something I must attend to.
Oh, why the sudden haste? With the Yuhang present, why not settle this matter here in...
No. It's something
A matter so pressing that you must find...
Yes. Ningguang and I...
Lady Kuching is trying to help. Yes, that's right.
Ah gara-gara lo nih gua kagak tahu kenapa
gone
sih
already.
Ganyu.
The child... One can sympathize, however. It is no simple thing to be a secretary. Nearly every matter in Liyue Harbor, momentous or true, but even as an adeptus, she must never neglect her own health, lest she fall prone to exhaustion. Ganyu is an assiduous worker, apt to foregoing food and rest once she is busy. Please make sure she eats and sleeps properly whenever you see...
I will. Ganyu has always been a great asset to us. Her health is a priority, so I will take good care of her.
The Yuhang, reliable as ever. It was indeed a wise decision to leave.
We will certainly strive to live up.
As for these edibles, you may leave them here. Shanhe shall bring these into one's abode, and one shall pass them on to Moon Carver and Mountain Shaper once. This firework has an intriguing design. One must conduct a...
Yes, I have.
Let us chat while one scrutinizes this device.
Yeah, don't you rest during the home?
Ngomong mulu nih event
One
gue
has
liat.
long been living secluded in the rest is crucial. If one is too
Is it really that important to testing?
of course, as if one spends all that time working, that would be akin to. It is unwise to put the cart. Enough idle chatter, everyone. One must go and continue.
Ya,
A
Neng
chef
Shen.
doesn't get to try their own food? That would be kind of weird. Cloud Retainer sure does know a lot about gadgets and cooking.
That's the wisdom of an Adeptus. She takes good care of those around her. Though she lives in seclusion, she also manages to bring everyone a hermit who's more social than most living in traveler. Paimon, let's head to Wangshuin.
Ketemu Xiao. Kita ketemu Xiao.
Let's ask Vergoldet where the conqueror of demons may be.
Assalamualaikum.
Hold on. Isn't that...
Hey, I'd like buy something. Lah, ada. Ini ya.
Chi-Chi! Oh, and the weird guy with the snake around his neck.
Ada Kiki. Kikintili Mimiki. Kikinti ya di atas nggak tuh anak berak. Baiju.
Dr. Baiju, here are the herbs.
Splendid. Let me pack up and then we can...
Hey, you guys! What are you doing?
Dr. Baiju wanted herbs, so I came to collect herbs. Lots of them. And Dr.
Traveler. Paimon. Oh, and Lady Kutching. It's a pleasure to see you all. Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs out of digestive herbs during the festival season. We came all this way to collect some herbs, and I certainly didn't expect to see the Yuhang all...
I have some business to attend to here.
Ah, Ice. It's nearly time to celebrate Lantern Rite, and you're still running errands.
I appreciate the sentiment, Dr. Baiju.
I'm Kutching and the Traveler are very busy. And we are busy too. Everyone, keep it up.
Right. Thank you. We shouldn't tarry here any longer. Take care, you two. Traveler, let's go find
Vergodet. Cici.
Ah, Lady Kutching. What is...
No, thank you.
Oh, we never inquire about Xiao's whereabouts. But if he's here, he would be up on the rooftop terrace. Please feel free.
Ngapain? Kan Traveler bisa manggil Xiao terus dia datang.
He doesn't seem to be here. Perhaps we came at the wrong time.
Maybe he's out battling. Let's leave the gifts with the owner.
How can I help?
Si keren. Alay banget memang.
Where did you come from? You scared...
Yes.
Hello. I am...
The Yuhang. Yes. I saw you when we battled Osail. You are fierce with your blade.
Anyway, we're here to give you some Lantern Rite presents. See? There's lots of tasty...
Don't waste your delicacies on me. Eradicating demons is my duty. You don't. Karma is harmful to the human body, even if you have a stronger constitution than most. You should keep your distance from me when you can afford to.
Hey, wait! Aw, come on! Lantern Rite is almost here! Don't you want to take a break?
Like I said before, I have no liking for crowds. I must remain vigilant of evil attacks, especially during the holiday. You should also exercise caution. And if good.
Zoom.
And he's gone. Well, Xiao hasn't changed a bit. Wonder if he'll come and watch the fireworks this year, though.
All right, we've completed our visits with all the Adepti.
Ini ngerjain apaan sih?
What should we
Gas?
do?
Hah? Ngerjain apa?
Huh? Oh, Lady Kuching.
Pengyi? What?
Lady Kuching, I had rearranged the fireworks layout and expanded the range to Chingsha Village, just like my people finished setting up the fireworks and we left someone, but the person we left in. I immediately reported the situation. However, everyone's short-handed during Lantern Rite. We don't have many materials left, which is when I bumped into you.
According to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, the number of guards on patrol has to be doubled and rotated continually. They must perform these extra measures in addition to. But those special units are intended only for backup. There are not.
This would be a piece of cake for someone like Cloud.
No, that would only make us look incompetent. I'll handle this, Pengyi.
That's right! We can.
Thanks, you two. Actually, Pengyi, go back to Liyue Harbor and get the fireworks ready. Then meet me. Traveler, come with me.
Pusing po. Sama, pusing. Pitching gue juga belum kelar dari kemarin. main dulu. Capek banget. Grandma.
Oh, how could all...
Hello, Granny Roshin. We'd like to...
Oh, Lady Kuching.
It's no trouble at all.
Well, when they brought the fireworks, the children in the village were very excited. They were all gathered round, watching the area for a long time. The workers piled up the fireworks and said they would go confirm the locations to set them off.
Gue bisa dapat kecing deh, guys.
The village.
Feeling gua ya.
Let me remember. But the very next day, all the fireworks were nowhere to be seen. The person in charge of the although the Millilith are...
I understand. Please help reassure the people in the village and tell them everything's going to be fine with the Millilith standing guard. Traveler, let's go invest.
Let's go. Ribut-ribut dulu, ribut-ribut. Berantem lah. Paling kroco. Storage-nya di mana? Oh, di sini.
This is the place.
The thieves must think there are mostly elderly and children living in the village. All too weak. This is absolutely awful. Let's see if we can find any clues here before we plan our next step.
Lebih cakep dari Jin ya.
Are these footprints? Let's see where they lead. Footprints continue here. Let's keep following them.
Wagon chili.
Footprints continue here. Let's keep following them.
Wagon chili. Ngapain itu Chongyun?
Sir,
Sir, please. This is all just a big
A misunderstanding, you say?
Oh,
If so, then tell me, why?
Please, good sir. This really...
Something's happening over there. Let's go have a look.
Oh, the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Please, save your breath. Restrain this fellow. Tightly.
Yes, young master.
I was sure it was an evil spirit. Turns out it's the treasure hoarders again.
Hello!
Well, hello, dear traveler. Our fates cross once again. Excuse me. Ah, yes. Allow me to explain. It so happens that every family rules stipulate that the supply...
Oh! So
Chongyun happened to be visiting, so I cordially invited him to join us for the journey.
Oh, I see.
I see that you are not familiar with the story of old. In ancient times, Liyue was plagued by evil spirits. Liyue Harbor was under the gracious protection of Rex. In order to drive the spirits away, people made firecrackers and lit them near the city. This festival is now known as the Lantern Rite. It was my intention to travel around to see if there are any malicious spirits lying in wait for passers-by. Since I happened to have a shipment of goods to deliver, and our course was through the mountains, I naturally thought it best to have my thaumaturge friend traveling
Xingqiu said he learned the story about evil spirits from an ancient text. The text vividly describes the appearance and even the whereabouts of the spirits.
Anyway, when we arrived at the area, Chongyun sensed an ambush. Upon searching the area, we found a group of treasure hoarders. Fortunately, I was swift enough to catch one. He insists the matter is merely a
Good sir, just hear me out. Everyone knows the master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild is famous for his generosity and noble deeds, a true hero. So, you see, this is nothing but a big misunderstanding. We didn't want any trouble with the guild.
What you mean to say is that you were targeting someone else then? Well...
what?
Master Xingqiu, I would like to borrow a few of your staff to escort the thief to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, as it is my humble duty to uphold justice. No remuneration. Come then. See that this thief is taken to the ministry.
Yes, young master. Leave it to us.
Wait a second. Please also deliver this message to the minister. It's very likely that this thief is related to the recent fireworks. So the plot is your task clear? We mustn't disappoint the youth.
Yes, young master. I understand. We'll be up.
I've heard many good things about you, Master Xingqiu. Thank you for your assistance. I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
My intuition tells me that they're...
More than one group? Oh, you've got...
During our search, I found scattered sets of footprints, different. When I was chasing the treasure hoarders earlier, I noticed that they were nearly unarmed and very few in numbers. If you ask me, they didn't seem to be staging an ambush, but rather...
It appears they may be the thieves' What exactly are the stolen goods, if I'm... Taking advantage of the elderly and children. What a loathsome group of criminals. Lady Kuching, don't fret about manpower. Chongyun, let's go lend them a hand.
Yeah, just leave it to us. We can handle a bunch of thieves.
Thank you. That will help alleviate the crisis in Qingce Village. It seems we were only a moment...
Aww. Kuching.
Thank you, Master Xingqiu. I'll leave Qingce Village under you. Most assuredly, Lady...
Lady Kuching.
It's fortunate our paths crossed with those two.
It's so cool.
The thieves who stole the... I'll go have a look around. I've trouble...
Kuching. Are you planning to look for clues all by yourself? Oh, wait! You're in the Liyue. What? At least it'll be safer than investigating on your...
Yes, I agree. The fireworks that were transported to Qingce Village were quite bulky. They couldn't have gone far. Way I see it, if they were clever enough, they would conceal the stolen goods. All I have to do is find out where they hid the fireworks and then return to the location with reinforcements. Don't worry. I am not reckless, and I won't carelessly alert the thieves.
Well, when you put it down...
It's settled then. Traveler, Paimon, please...
Terus apa lagi? Shop.
A great many things are still unaccounted for. The new Jade Chamber is missing many of the contents held by its predecessor. All the literature, furniture, and ornaments I had collected followed. Most of it was destroyed in the process, and the small handful of items that survived, it takes someone with sturdy sea legs to handle this job. But even then, I just can't tell whether Beidou will be able to fish out everything herself.
Wait, so you made Beidou go and fish your stuff out of the sea for—
To claim that I made her do anything would be imprecise. We reached a mutually beneficial agreement, as is always the case in our deal. Payment is one aspect of it, but I also compensate her in other ways. Let's just say, anyway, Beidou is currently in the Guyan Stone Forest area. If you're interested, go pay her a visit. You...
Ningguang, you're really trying my patience. I'm sorry, but if the Jade Chamber smashed into smithereens when it hit the sea, then so did everything inside it. Just because I know the ocean doesn't mean I have the power to fish up the past. Oh, Traveler, what are you doing out this way? Great, you couldn't have picked a better time. The whole fleet's caught up with other things, right? Look, I even had to rope Xinyan into this.
Yeah, what's the occasion? Did you come all the way out?
You bet I did. Nothing official, mind you. Beidou wanted to hold a feast on board, and I agreed to come play it. But all that went out the window when someone showed up saying they were one of Ningguang's secretaries. They called Beidou.
I think it was Bai Wen or Bai Xiao. Well, it was Bai something. Anyway, Ningguang apparently came up with the bright idea of me going out on the sea and salvaging a bunch of her old valuables. Well, now, if we're gonna go trawling for trinkets, all the available boats have been dispatched already. But by the looks of it, we're still one short. Say you have your own The more people we have on this job, the better.
sayangku. Anjing, kemana kau? Ah.
So, this is it? This is your boat? It's really, compact. But it works. It's about the right size for sweeping up junk from the water's surface.
The only thing is, we're packed in like sardines here. There's nowhere to put my guitar.
Xinyan, your axe is getting a...
Hold up, are those treasure
Enggak.
hoarders?
Oi, enggak.
We don't usually see these guys out at
Let's
sea.
go.
Could they be...
Halo, enggak?
Go nggak nih, let's go nggak?
Let's go.
Why are
Panggil
they
gak
hidden?
Go.
sih?
Itu Ijel lagi di ini, The Breeze ya.
Anjing.
To reconvene with their posse. Speed it up a notch.
Bentar, gue kelarin satu misi enggak? Habis itu gue open follow.
Lu lihat story-nya deh, tadi gua komen gitu. Lagi di Breeze lu, Jel. Iya, gua lagi line up. Oh, bukan boleh Jel.
Line up apaan? Astra. Astra ada line up.
Gather! They're gaining on us! We can't give them the slip! Call in Carmen!
Carmen? What kind of treasure hoarder has a name like that?
One that I happen to know
Kabarin
pretty
ya.
well.
Siap.
Didn't think we'd be
Makan
running
apa?
into
Sushi.
him.
Gua akan distin.
Siap.
Do your master's bidding. Take your true form.
Allow me.
Crush. Vengeance will be mine.
Solidify!
Shudder.
Keras.
Beg for mercy.
Keras.
Stop! All of you! Are you blind? Captain Beto, it's been a while. Still fighting
I guess it has been. Maybe if you did your own dirty...
How you...
To get serious.
Of course. Of course. Here you are. It's all...
Wow, he did what we asked.
Don't wait. But we...
Stabilize! Solidify! Order guide you. Solidify!
Nah.
Hey! There's some things floating on the water!
Can't quite make out what they are. Let's bring them in and take a look. I'll take the rudder. Traveler, Xinyan, go reel them in.
Buset dah ini. Quest panjang bet panjang.
Hey! Looks like another treasure hoarder raft straight up ahead. But why is it empty?
I guess Carmen told all his people to call it off. Smart choice. He knows who he's up against. Let's keep going.
Come on. We gotta wrap this up soon. Leave the junk, take anything and everything of value. And I need a few of you to look...
Whatever you're about to do,
Beto?
I might ask you.
I mean, if you see anything.
Is that
right? But me and the guys have been busting.
Let me make this Huh. Sounds a lot like you're stalling to me. Talk is cheap.
Who's there? Kalo!
Rest and rebuild!
Take your true form. Shudder!
Apaan? Oh, Royal Big Sword.
Crush! Take your true form.
Allow me!
Stabilize!
Cryo incarnate! Beg for mercy. Freeze to the core! I condemn you!
The boat's loaded in the water, boss. Come take a look.
Captain Beto pulls no punches! Retreat! Retreat!
If the boss is bailing, we'd better bail too!
Whoa! Looks like we're out of here!
We're sorry we offended you, Captain Beto. Give us some time. We'll find a...
Boy, they sure ran off.
Who cares? They didn't. The bigger problem... Based on the original... In the meantime, just tell her we're almost done fishing for train. All right. They've both... I've got to tell Cedric and the...
Report back to Ningguang.
More speed.
Welcome back. I trust Beto is making good progress on salvaging the...
Let me fill you in.
Treasure hoarders. I see. Yes, I can imagine that must have been rather irksome. It sounds like you scared them off on this occasion. But it won't end there. They are not the type to... You needn't concern yourself with them any further, though. Leave them to Beto. She is well versed in handling treasure hoarders. I will be sure to make preparations for her. I also owe you my thanks for coming all this. Now, please excuse me. I have other business that demands my attention. I wish you a fun-filled festival.
Yay. Oke, kita sudahi dulu streaming Genshin-nya. Nanti kita lanjut di streaming selanjutnya Valorant bersama Anggato. Dadah.